You say you're tired, but are you really tired or just uninspired? Because there's a difference. Tired means your body needs rest. Uninspired means your soul is starving. You say you're broken, but are you broken or just distracted? You've let the noise of the world drown out the fire inside you. Brains are. You scroll more than you plan. You compare more than you build. You react more than you act. And you say you're stuck, but no, you're just soft. You've built comfort around your excuses. You've accepted your limitations like they're facts. But here's the truth. Life is not against you. Life is simply waiting on you to fight for what you said you wanted. You dream big, but you act small. You want the reward, but not the discipline. You admire greatness, but you avoid discomfort. Everyone wants to win, but no one wants to wake up at 4 a.m. when it's cold and dark. No one wants to chase their dream after a 10-hour shift when their feet hurt and their eyes are burning. No one wants to keep showing up when it feels like nobody's watching, nobody's cheering, nobody even cares. But that is exactly when greatness is born. That is when the world filters out the dreamers from the doers. That is where your future is decided, not in the spotlight, but in the shadows where no one sees you grinding. If you're waiting for it to feel good, you've already lost. Because greatness doesn't feel good in the beginning. It hurts. But it hurts for a purpose. It's that pain that stretches you, that discomfort that strengthens you, that silence that forges a voice no one can ignore. So stop lying to yourself. You're not tired. You're undercommitted. You're not broken. You're under-disciplined. You're not stuck. You're just scared, and the cure isn't comfort, it's courage. So rise up, not tomorrow, now. Success isn't about motivation, because motivation is fragile, fleeting, fickle. It comes when life is easy and disappears when things get hard. But discipline is what wakes you up when the alarm feels like a punch in the face. Discipline is what drags you to your feet when your mind screams, just quit. Discipline shows up, even when your heart doesn't want to. Here's the brutal truth. You're not going to feel like it. Not most days. You'll have days where self-doubt wraps around your chest like chains. Days where pain whispers, take the shortcut. Days where failure laughs in your face and says, I told you so. But the ones who make it, the legends, they don't care how they feel. They care how you keep thinking you need more time. But time has never been the issue. You don't need more hours. You need more courage. Because here's the harsh truth. You will suffer in life. That's non-negotiable. But you get to choose your pain. Right, the pain of discipline, of showing up tired, scared, uncertain. Right, or the pain of regret, of knowing you were capable and still chose comfort. And let me tell you something. Regret is heavier. Regret lives forever. It whispers what if while you try to sleep. It reminds you every single day of the greatness you could have had if only you'd moved. So choose your pain wisely, because one will make you, the other will break you. You want to change your life? Then stop waiting for it to feel exciting. Stop chasing the high. Stop expecting every day to come with sparks and adrenaline. Show up when it's boring, when the thrill is gone, when the routine feels like a grind and no one's watching, because that's where the magic is. Anyone can post a win. Anyone can flex when things are working. But real growth, it happens in the quiet, when it's just you, your struggle, and the choice to either quit or continue. You want a strong body? It's not built when you feel pumped. It's built when your muscles ache, your mind says a no, and you still do that one last rep. You want a successful business? It's not built on inspiration. It's built on late nights, silent progress, and months of no recognition. You want your dream life? Then show the hell up, even when it feels like nothing's changing, because success doesn't come in one big explosion. It doesn't happen in some dramatic cinematic breakthrough. It's 1,000 invisible moments, one tiny decision stacked on top of another, one silent grind after another. No applause, no spotlight, just effort repeated in the shadows. And that's what separates the amateurs from the legends. Winners don't need hype. They need vision. They don't need people to clap. They don't need someone cheering from the sidelines. They've already seen the finish line in their mind. And they're running toward it even if nobody else believes in it yet. So stop asking for validation. Stop waiting to be noticed. Start building, especially when nobody's watching. Because in the end, those moments in silence, they become the roar that the world can't ignore. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man who had absolutely nothing. No money, no safety net, no one cheering him on. He wasn't handed opportunity. He was handed survival. He slept in his car, clutching his dream tighter than his last $1? Some nights he didn't even eat, not because he was on a diet, but because he was broke. While his friends posted selfies in clubs, he stayed in, reading books by flashlight. While the world laughed at his crazy ideas, he was out there grinding in silence. He worked 2 jobs, back to back. Fast food during the day, warehouse at night, and in between. He built, he learned. He refused to stop, he failed. Over and over, 3 businesses crumbled in front of him. People told him to give it up. It's not working. Just get a real job. They laughed. They doubted. But he didn't. While they slept, he studied. While they partied, he practiced. While they waited for the right time, he created his own. And today, he's a millionaire. Not because he found a shortcut. Not because he got lucky, but because he was relentless. He understood one truth that most people never do. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do daily, every day. Especially the days that suck. Especially when it feels like no one cares. Especially when no one believes in you except you. He didn't need applause. He didn't need motivation. He just needed a reason. And that reason was enough to build an empire. Stop giving yourself options to quit. Seriously, burn the backup plan. Tear it up. Delete it. Forget it ever existed. Because as long as you keep a safety net under your dream, you'll never give it everything. As long as there's a plan B, you'll never fully commit to a plan A. And that hesitation? That's the reason you're stuck in average. You say you want to lose weight, stop trying. A trying is soft. A trying means you've already built a back door to failure. Start transforming. Show up when it hurts. Say no to comfort food. Say yes to early mornings and sweat-soaked shirts. Do it even when no one notices, because the mirror will. You say you want to start a business? Then stop saying a someday. Someday isn't on the calendar. Someday is where dreams go to die. Start showing up. Launch messy. Learn fast. Fail faster. But whatever you do, don't sit still. Here's what winners understand. They don't flirt with success. They marry the grind. They don't say, I hope it works out. They say, I'll do whatever it takes. They don't dabble. They decide. They don't wait for opportunity. They create it. So ask yourself right now, are you just interested or are you committed? Because the ones who make it, they don't give themselves an exit. They go all in. Heart, body, soul. And when you go all in, the world has no choice but to move out of your way. You're going to suffer in life. That's a guarantee. No one escapes the pain. Not the rich, not the disciplined, not even the lucky. But the question is, what kind of pain are you willing to endure? The pain of growth or the pain of guilt? You can suffer the sting of early mornings, sore muscles, sacrifice, and slow progress, or you can suffer the ache of missed chances, wasted years, and potential you let rot. You get to choose. One type of pain will build you. The other will bury you. You think setbacks are here to punish you? They're not. That rejection, that failure, that silence when you expected applause, it's not there to break you. It's there to shape you, to sharpen your edge, to teach you how to fight without flinching. Every no you hear, every door that slams in your face, every moment where life says, not yet, it's not a dead end, it's training. Preparation for who you're becoming, you just don't see it yet. So stop wishing the pain away and use it. Let it light the fire inside you. Let it be the reason you show up stronger tomorrow. Let it forge a version of you that no one and nothing can destroy. Because in the end, the world doesn't belong to the ones who avoid suffering. It belongs to the ones who turn pain into power. Let it fuel you. Let it shape you. Let it harden your spirit into steel. This is your wake-up call. Not a whisper, not a soft suggestion. A straight-up roar from the universe shaking your comfort zone to its core. You were not born to be average. You were not put here to blend in, to settle, to shrink yourself so others feel comfortable. There is something in you, burning, aching, demanding more. You've had visions of a better life. You've felt the pull. You've dreamed things that scared you. Good. That fear, that discomfort, that voice that says you're not ready, that means you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Because comfort never built greatness, and safety never made legends. You've had days where you wanted to quit. Good. That means you're not sitting in the bleachers. But that means you're in the arena, bloody, tired, hurting, but still swinging, and now is the time. Not tomorrow, not next month. Now is the time to fight. Now is the time to rise. Now is the time to stop watching others live the life you could have had. No more excuses. No more waiting for perfect conditions. No more lying to yourself with a someday. You are the fire. You are the one. You are unstoppable. If you choose to be, so choose it. Right now, no turning back. This isn't a motivation speech. It's a decision. And the question is, will you rise? If this message hit your soul, don't keep it to yourself. There's someone out there right now, stuck, lost on the edge of giving up, and your share could be the spark that saves their dream. So pass the fire. Drop a comment right now. A no excuses. I choose to rise. Let the world know you're done playing small. You're done sitting in silence. You're done waiting. You're ready to become who you were born to be. Like, share, subscribe. And remember this, you don't need more time. You need to decide. The life you want isn't waiting for you. It's waiting on you. Fire like. Subscribe. And remember, it's not about being the best. It's about never giving up.